Yan. Isimula na ang recording natin. You can pause it to my YT channel na lang para hindi na ako umulit ulit. Yan ko lang na ano to eh. Hirapan ako mag-adjust. Okay. President, saan ba tayo na yun to? Ay hindi, ano tayo? Si DN5 na tayo. Si DN5 na tayo. Police blotter report. Sige. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we read to police blotter report according to your classmate. No? Take note guys kung saan tayo na ito. No? Parang pipi kasi para kasi mga pipi. Para ano, sabihin nyo na kagad. Para dire-diretso tayo. Cannot see you all the time. Eh, sa dami nyo kasi hindi ko na ma-memorize kung saan tayo huminto talaga. Okay, proceed muna tayo dito sa memorandum format. Okay, naririnig ba ako na maayos guys? Okay. Our discussion will be recorded all the time guys. Magre-record na tayo ng aking presentation, no? Para hindi na rin ako mahirapan pag pinost ko sa aking YouTube channel. Para doon nyo na lang ulit tingnan, no? Nag-a-adjust kasi ako pagdating sa ano guys, sa paggawa na ito. Ang hirap mag-adjust sa totoo lang. No? Kaya kailangan ayusin na rin. Sakit talaga kasi sa boses kapag inulit ko pa ulit. Buti na lang may tinuturuan ako ng aking mga colleagues or nandyan sa ating si Mr. YouTube para turuan tayo kung ano yung mga bagay na dapat natin matutunan regarding sa ating pag-aaral. I hope maapurbahan na yung limited face-to-face class. No? Nabalitaan niyo ba yun? There have a child memo na magkakaroon doon ng limited face-to-face class in the degree holder. Balitaan niyo ba yun guys? I hope ma-approve na para magkita-kita na kayo, no? And also the process na iba kasi kapag na talaga nasa ano tayo, nasa face-to-face class tayo, iba yung experience, no? Thesis is life na daw ang 4th year ngayon. Okay, lapit na rin kayo. And I hope umabot kayo. Sino tong Cardo Dalisay na to? Hello. President, sino yan? I do not upset it kung hindi nyo kilala yan. Hindi, ito, merong papasok na Cardo Dalisay. Kilala niyo ba yan? Baka napasok na tayo ng hacker nito. Sige, ipasok ko siya. Hello? Sino yung Cardo Dalisay? Diba? Nag-left din kagad. Mamaya papasok yun. Okay, ongoing class na tayo guys dito sa ating... Pag pumasok siya, sabihin niyo sa akin, para i-kick out ko na lang. Ayoko na merong ibang dito eh. Always remember your real name yung gusto kong makita, hindi yung ibang tao. Okay, we start. We here right now 28 student. Yan. Medyo dumadami na kayo na pagdating sa ano natin Okay. Here, previously discussion we discussed about the process of the formatting regarding the report writing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 already discussed this matter, no? In the few, sa mga susunod na aralin, pag-aaralin pa natin yan ng gusto. Kung ano ba itong mga to, no? Okay. We proceed to our memorandum format. Yan, guys. Following the standard format of the communication official report emanating from civilian office, public safety agencies such as the Philippine National Police, Bureau of Fire Protection, and Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, BJMP, have officially adopted the memorandum type as the accepted format in the preparation of report and intra-agency correspondence. Karaniwan ng memorandum type, guys, ginagamit talaga sa PNP, BJMP, BFP. Lalong-lalo na kung meron sila mga announcement regarding the operation na magaganap. For example, memorandum na si Chief of Police or the Chief of Police of the police station na major na magbibigay siya ng memorandum na dapat lahat ng police ay dapat standard yung kanilang gupit, no? Ibig sabihin dapat clean cut. Ganyan din sa sa memorandum format dito. Pero also in report writing, memorandum format din. Iba yung format talaga, guys. Makikita natin dito. We have a police blotter report. A police blotter report is a report done by a police officer or done in the logbook, no? Ito yung isang uri ng logbook, guys. Logbook that contains the daily registry of crime incident report, official summaries of arrests and other significant events reported in a police station. Pang-araw-araw na logbook ng police station o police blotter na yan. Yan yung tawag natin dyan, guys. Okay. Yan yung pang-araw-araw na ginagamit. Sa security agency, sa security sector, they have also a logbook na kung sino yung pumasok, sino yung lumabas, nilalagay din nila. Sa police blotter report, guys, kung ano mga insidenteng nangyari sa lugar in terms of the police station na meron mo nagreklamo na tao, nilalagay din dyan sa police blotter report, no? The National Police Operational of Procedure of 2013 officially defined it as a logbook contains the daily registry of all crime incident report, official summaries of arrests. Lahat yan, guys, dito nilalagay sa police blotter report. So it means if there's any violation that committed a person or any crime that committed a person, the first that kung ikaw ay magrereklamo sa police, ibinablatter nila yan. Lahat ng information, taong involved, kung anong oras dumating, anong araw dumating, diyan nilalagay sa police blotter para ma-record lahat ng insidenteng nangyayari doon sa lugar ninyo. Also, this is the basis for the crime rate, no? Yung mga survey in terms of crime rate, kung mataas ba ang crime dito sa lugar na to, kung mababa ba ang crime sa lugar na to. Yan, diyan pinagbabasihan sa police blotter report. Also in a barangay, they have also a logbook in terms of na meron nagrereklamo, yung mga katarungang pambarangay, di ba? Nandiyan, meron din silang logbook diyan. Ngayon, kung nagreklamo ka na sa barangay at hindi ka pa kontento, you can do in a police blotter report. Punta ka sa police station para magkaroon ng blotter. Para lahat ay detalyado at lahat ay nasa tama. May mga ganyan. May mga taong ganyan na sigurista. For example, si Pedro ay yung aso ni Pedro tumae sa harap ni Juan. Doon sa bahay ni Juan. Anong gagawin? May mga ganung bagay, mayroon nagbabalater na kagad. Pabalater kita sa barangay, lalagay nila kagad yan. Tapos kapag di pa sila kontento, nauulit na naman, ipupunta na nila sa police blotter yan para magkaroon sila ng kasunduan regarding the issues itself. Karaniwan nangyayari yan sa mga probinsya, no? Kasi konti lang din naman ang crime rate doon sa probinsya. Pero pag dito sa Manila, parang malabong mangyari yan. Sa sobrang busy ng ating kapulisan regarding our pandemic that we face ngayon, no? Nangyayari ngayon sa bansa natin, hindi na nila masyado pinagtutuunan ng pansin yung mga ganung bagay. Okay? We have a sample, guys, dito. Ayan. The Republic of the Philippine National Police Commission, the Philippine National Police Regional Office 5. This is the letterhead. The letterhead of the report that we will do in our activities. Guys, hindi nyo pwedeng ilagay dito Philippine National Police Regional 5. Tapos, ang nakalagay dito, karaniwan kasi sa nakalagay sa Regional 5 is kung ano yung sakop ng Region 5. Ang sakop nila is Sipocot, Camarines Sur. Hindi nyo pwedeng ilagay na Region 5, tapos ang ilalagay nyo, Bacoor, Cavite. Magkakaroon ng conflict doon. So, it means, Philippine National Police o Mimaropa o Calabarzon Region, you can do it that. Sorry. Camarines Sur Police Provincial Office, Sipocot Police Municipal Police Station. This is our letterhead in our police blotter report. This guys is this is kind of certification, not a police blotter report that we use in the daily crime incident or daily recording of incident. Kasi yung logbook na ginagamit doon, yun talagang basihan in terms na magkaroon ng insidente sa lugar. Pero itong certification na to kasi guys, binibigyan kasi sila ng copy upang malaman binibigyan sila ng copy para mayroon din silang record, di ba? To whom it may concern yan, this is to certify yan. Ito yung binibigay guys. So official police blotter of this station, yan. Ito yung klase ng police blotter report na binibigay sa taong gustong kumuha ng kanyang report regarding sa incident na nangyari. Karaniwan ang mangyayari dito guys, yung sa ito, the best example is you have diba meron kayong subject na traffic investigation ngayon. Yan. Best example that you can do is motor vehicle non-traffic accident. Ibig sabihin, kapag ikaw ay kukuha ng insurance claim, di ba? Pag-insurance claim, kailangan kasi meron kang copy of report o copy furnish ng report ng police station kung saan nangyari yung insidente. Kasi ang insurance, hindi naman nila ibibigay basta-basta ang insurance mo kung wala kang sapat na batayan at dahilan o sapat na ebidensya na nagpapatunay na mayroong nangyaring insidente, no? Kasi ito yung basehan nila para ikaw ay aprobahan ng insurance. Okay? The next one is this. Guys, hindi ko na masyado ang inaano lang natin dito, we summarize. Kasi in notes nyo, pwede nyo naman basahin yan. At nandun din naman sa YT channel ko para makita ninyo. And also, this recording will be posted to my YT channel. No, para hindi na ako mahirapan ulit na mag-ulit-ulit pa. Buti na lang nandito na ang aking mga kaibigan na nagturo sa akin. Okay? Okay, letterhead. Yeah, memorandum. This is the format guys in police blotter report. Not only a police blotter report but also in other reporting system. We have a spot report. Nandun na tayo kanina sa police blotter report. Now we here to spot report. A spot report is a report on an incident that took place in a given area within a public safety officer jurisdiction which pertains to commission of a crime, occurrence of disaster, whether natural or man-made, or unusual incident involving the damage to properties, injuries of loss of lives. It is normally submitted within 24 hours of the occurrence of the incident. The purpose of the report is to immediately inform an immediate superior, normally the chief of police, about the incident so that the latter can make appropriate operational decision or measures. Conduct or further inquiry or formal investigation because all action that may arise from the incident can be construed as a command of responsibility. Yes guys, all the action that given to the person itself na magkakaroon ng investigation regarding the issues dito sa spot report, dapat ay immediate, lalo na guys kung ito ay kailangan kagad ng report, no? Like the disaster, dapat kung puputok na yung Bulkang Taal na naman, dapat magkaroon ng spot report si police station so that the people around the area can be notified, no? Matonotify kagad sila na mayroong mangyayari in terms sa disaster yun. Kung sa crime naman nangyari yun guys, for example, there are murder cases around the area dun sa malapit sa police station, dapat within 24 hours magkaroon na ng spot report regarding the incident. If there's no reporting about the incident happen, ngayon alam naman nila na mayroong insidenteng nangyari dun, that will be reflected to the police station na pinagreportan ng insidente. Okay? Malinaw ba yung boses ko? Naririnig naman? Okay. This is letterhead. Ito guys, yung letterhead natin. Yan. Republic of the Philippines National Police Commission. Yan. Okay? We have 4, kung kanino mo ibibigay. From, kung sinong gumawa ng report. Subject, kung anong klaseng report. Date, yes, we need to have a date. Number 1 guys, indicate briefly the date, time, and place of occurrence. Anong oras nangyari, anong araw nangyari, kung saan nangyari yung lugar. Brief facts of the case, magbigay ka ng mga paunang sample o paunang magbibigyan ng idea yung magbabasa ng report mo. Other facts, kung ano ba yung pwede mo pang idagdag. Requested recommended action, kung ano ba yung pwede mong sabihin o pwede mong ibigay na recommendation para magkaroon naman ng idea yung supervisor mo kung paano yung susunod niyang follow-up report dun sa nangyaring insidente. But also, in a follow-up report, you also included that. No? Kasi kayo rin naman gagawa niyan. In terms na lang, kung ibibigay na lang ni police, kung ikaw ay patrol officer, binibigay talaga yan, no? Binibigay sa investigation team. Yun, in terms na lang, ibibigay sa investigation team para mag-conduct ng follow-up report regarding the incident happened. Karaniwan ngayon, nagkakaroon ng follow-up report case, yung mga matataas talaga na insidente, no? Yung mga karumal-dumal na na mga insidente like murder, massacre, no, serial killer, mga ganung bagay. Progress report will follow. Yan. Nagkakaroon na ng progress report regarding the incident happened. Ngayon, sa spot report, minsan dito na na kagad parang okay na yung nare-resolve mo na. Dito sa progress report yan. Ito yung sample guys sa spot report. Ito yung format na pwede nyo gamitin pag gagawa kayo ng spot report guys. And this is our letterhead, memorandum. Yan. For kanino mo ipapasa? Provincial Director, Albay Police Provincial Office, Barangay Santa Cruz, Ligao City. Chief PDIMB. Yan. From Chief of Police. So, diba? Kasi, ito kasi guys, binigay mo na yung report mo kay Chief of Police. Kaya dito, kay Chief of Police na. Siya na yung, kumbaga, pagmamay-ari niya na. Diba dun sa unang subject natin, o sa previously discussion natin, diniscuss natin na lahat ng bagay na naaprubahan ng yung Chief of Police, this will be collected and finalization. And lahat yun ay kay Chief of Police na. Pagmamay-ari niya na yun. Hindi mo na pwedeng sabihin, Sir, may kulang. Sir, may babaguhin ako. No. Because all the documents that you presented and all the documents that finalized by the Chief of Police will be collected, and also all that is property of the Chief of Police Station. Subject, spot report on the shooting to the death of the Rogelio B. Candelaria. Ito guys, spot report. Anong araw? Date, September 2, 2019. Yan. We have reference, number 1, reference. The PNP Standard Operating Procedure, Blatter Entry number 00127, dated September 2, 2019. Ibig sabihin guys, pumasok na naman si Blatter. Si Blatter kasi, doon nagsisimula lahat. No? Kung walang makita sila na progress report, pupunta talaga sila sa Blatter, Police Blatter Report para magkaroon ng entry na tinatawag. At diyan din ang pagbabasihan ng reference para magkaroon ng tuloy-tuloy na report. Sinubmit niya ito guys ng September 2, 2019 spot report. Yan, ito yung mga kaso guys, yung brief facts of the case. Ito yung other facts. Ito yung kung sino nagresponding SOCO team o nag-conduct ng proper handling of evidence in the area incident happened, no? Investigation ng process. Ito yung gumawa ng report guys with mobile number. Kung merong kulang sa report o kung merong pa kayong gustong malaman sa report, pwede siyang tawagin yung investigator team o investigator on case na Police Chief Master Sergeant Andel Pascual. Yan, pwede siyang tawagin. Progress report will follow. Ito yung gumawa ng report. Ito yung nagpapabraba ng report guys. Pero siya ang nakalagay dito sa from because he directly reported to the provincial director itself. Like I said, nilalagay din kung sino yung investigator on case na humawak sa kaso. No? Kasi ang ating mga commission officer, karaniwan naman talaga, hindi nila hinahawakan yung kaso. In case na lang guys, na ito ay public interest, yung mga iba natin, no? General public, no? In Congress na, o national interest na ng ating bansa, that will be considered, the commission officer will be the one start or initiate the investigation process. Okay? We have incident report guys. An incident report is written account of event occurrence. The purpose of this report is to document the exact details of the occurrence as basis for further action of concerned public safety officer. Incident report are the jump-off points of investigation designed to ferret out the facts and recommend solution. Pagdating sa incident report guys, karaniwan ang gumagawa talaga nito ay mga almost kasi parang ano ba pinagkaiba ng spot report tapos ng incident report guys? Ito. How this is different from the spot report? As I mentioned kaya spot reports which are general reports on incident are submitted within 24 hours. While the incident report is submitted beyond the time frame applicable for spot report. However, just like the spot report, it becomes the basis for further inquiry or investigation by authorities. Ang difference between the spot report and incident report ay yung incident report, pwede mo siyang ibigay kung time, bibigyan kasi ng time frame doon sa incident report. Pero sa spot report, meron talagang dinangkit kung anong araw o anong oras mo siya gagawin. Within 24 hours, dapat magsabit mo na. Dito sa incident report, bibigyan ka ng time frame yan guys. For example, hindi 24 hours, kung mabilisan para mamaraan lang, para mabigyan mo sila ng pangyayari. Karaniwan sa security industry guys, kasi galing ako dyan, incident report ang ginagawa ko talaga, karaniwan dyan. Ang binibigay namin, within 30 minutes before the time, before the incident happened, we need to report to our supervisor, to our head, yun sa general manager, yan, i-report namin yan regarding the incident happened. So that the client or the general manager is not be manageable, no? Be updated kung ano ba nangyayari sa area, no? Ganyan din sa police station. Dapat you update the chief supervisor or the police station commander kung anong nangyari doon sa area, no? Okay, we have initial investigation report. An initial investigation report is an offshoot of a spot or incident report that requires resolution, be it in the form of formal complaint for a crime committed or recommendation for further action. This report follow a sequence starting with the authority, basis for investigation such as written or verbal order, the details or narrative of the incident with the initial findings based on the witnesses' statement and appropriate recommendation. In initial investigation report is almost the same siya kay spot report. Pero the differences is they have a time frame, 24 hours before and after na magkaroon ng incident, i-report mo na. Pero dito sa initial investigation report, you have yung supporting documents, you required to have a solution regarding dun sa nangyaring spot or incident report. No? Paunang report dun sa nangyaring insidente. No? Ganun yun sa ating initial investigation report. Okay? Yan guys, ito na naman, letterhead. Memorandum, Chief of Police Directing Authority from investigator on case. Subject, initial investigation report. Cite the specific case, kung anong cases to guys. Month, day, year. Yan. Ito yung lagi natin titingnan guys in terms of nagagawa tayo ng report writing natin. In terms na gagawa kayo ng mga pinapagawa sa yung mga memorandum o format. Follow the format so that your grades will be high. Hindi ko naman magbibigay ng ng grades sa mababa kung kung pinalo niyo yung format na pinapagawa sa inyo. Okay. Authority, cite the authority for investigation as a verbal, written, or order, etc. Kung sino yung authority din nyo guys. Details, state the fact of the case, chronological order as they were discovered. This portion answer the question essential to the investigator. The who, what, when, how, and probably why. No? Sino, ano, saan, kailan, paano, bakit nangyari. Diba? Recommendation, make your recommendation based on the above facts. Your recommendations should relate to the disposition of the case. Yes. Magbibigay ka ng recommendation na mayroong kinalaman sa cases mo. Huwag ka magbigay ng recommendation na malayo naman sa pinagbibasihan mo. Pinagagawan mo ng report guys. Always remember, in order to have a good report writing, you need to have a good presentation itself. Follow the format. Kasi kapag pinalo mo yung format, wala tayong problema pagdating sa report writing. Okay? You may recommend prosecution closing the case, further investigation, or offer the suggestion regarding the remedial action which may be taken. Ito yan guys, no? Yan yung mga gagawin natin o gagawin ninyo in terms of the recommendation. Ito, okay. We here at the initial investigation report. Now we proceed to the progress report guys. A progress report, wait lang Okay guys, yeah. A progress report is a follow-up the spot report or the initial investigation report. It accounts the action of a serious action undertaken by the investigator relative to ongoing investigation of a case. It covers new findings, statement of additional witnesses. Ito guys, sa progress report, after you pass the spot report or initial investigation report or the incident report, tatlo kasi almost the same kasi yan. Initial, spot report, incident report, kakaiba lang ng meaning. Excuse me. Yan. After you pass the initial progress and the incident report that happened in your area, you have a progress report. Ito yung mga karagdagang kaalaman o karagdagang information regarding the incident happened on the area. No? Yan yung mga karagdagang information na pwede nating ibigay sa ating mga direct supervisor o sa mga magbabasa ng yung report writing na tinatawag natin. Excuse me. We have letterhead also. Ayun na naman, naulit na naman guys. We have letterhead, memorandum for from subject progress report, date. So yung mga ating gagawin dyan guys. Kung kanino, kung sino gumawa, kung anong klaseng report, anong araw nangyari, anong date nangyari. Ayan, ito na naman guys. Padami sila ng padami guys, no? Kung nakapansin natin, kanina 5, kanina 6, ngayon ay 7 na sila. Reference, kung related memo, yung mga paunang report o mga paunang references mo kung sa police blotter report o spot report mo to kinuha na references. Indicate briefly the time and date of place of occurrence. Yan, always yan naman yan. Brief facts of the case, yan number 3. Other facts, requested recommended action from headquarters.
Ay, wait lang po.
Disposition action taken, final report will follow. Guys. After the progress, after the initial investigation report, after the spot report or incident report, we proceed to progress report. Now we proceed to the final report, guys. The final report is a thorough, comprehensive, and depth account of investigation to determine the truth of the incident with recommendation for proper course of action. Ibig sabihin guys, dito sa final report, ito na yung pinaka-idea. Ito na yung pinaka-report na ibibigay mo sa ating supervisor o dun sa magbabasa ng yung report, no? Sa direct supervisor na mag-initiate o mag-rephrase o mag-approve na report mo, di ba? Details that can be covered in this type of report may include the preparation of the suspect and final disposition of the case. Ito na yung magre-resolba sa kasong nangyari, kung ito ba ay guilty or not guilty, no? Not also not guilty or guilty, but also this will be the vital record na pwedeng ihain ni fiscal na magkaroon na ng warrant of arrest dun sa taong kukuhan o huhulihin ng pulis natin, no? Depende. Ito kasi guys sa final report, depende sa case na hawak. Okay? For preliminary investigation, for filing of the prosecutor in the court trial, yan. Ito yung kailangan din guys, yung substantiating documents, affidavit of the witnesses, photographs, sketches, and other pertinent documents are attached in the report. Lahat dapat ng mga importanteng dokumento ay naka-attach sa report para ito yung pagbasihan ng ating Korte Suprema kung tama ba yung final report na ginawa ni police station o police officer on case. Yan guys, letter for subject, date, and final report. Ito na naman, nadagdagan na siya guys. Kanina 7, ngayon 8 na siya. Almost pare-pares lang naman, iniiba lang yung mga course of action kung paano ba gumawa ng report, no? Always remember, follow the format so that we don't have a problem regarding the incident regarding the report writing natin. Okay, we have vehicle traffic accident investigation report. You have traffic investigation in our curriculum in criminology, no? Meron kayong subject matter niyan. Alam ko third year 'yan eh. Tama ba? Third year to, the traffic investigation. Okay, traffic management investigation. Third year 'yan, guys. Dito pag-aaralan niyo din yung sa traffic investigation kung ano ba yung mga course of action, no? Meron pa nga ano dyan, nakalimutan ko na yung blow job ba yun? Blow job ba yun guys? Blow bugor? Pag-aaralan nyo na ba yun? Hello? Feedback. Yung blow bagets. Blow job tuloy. Iba yata yun. Iba pa siguro yun. Okay. Okay guys, dito tayo. Vehicular traffic accident incident report yan. This report involved collision between cars yan. Subject matter niya to guys ay hindi na mahirap pag-aralan, no? Hindi na siya mahirap intindihin, no? Or other forms of land transportation, crashes, LTO, Land Transportation LTO. Ano bang batas yun guys? RA 4136 ba yun? Anong batas yun? Pag sa ano, sa traffic, anong RA yun? Malimutan ko na yun. 41 ba yun? 41. Any from the class guys. Feedback naman. Wala pa yata kayo dun. Wala pa ba kayo dun sa mga RA? Regarding sa traffic management incident. Wala. Hindi pa ba kayo? Thank you. Oh, meron yun. Thank you Okay, ganun yung guys sa ano sa kung pag-aralan niyo yun sa traffic management investigation yun, nandun yun. Okay. Yan, crashes against fixed object, hindered cases, objects which may occur may not result to injuries or death of a person and damage of vehicles involved. Ito yung sa traffic, vehicle traffic accident investigation report. Ang daming report regarding the technical writing report, no? Kasi yun naman yung subject matter natin. Sa technical writing report 2, alam ko mas marami ko yung report na gagawin doon. Kasi doon, dito kasi basic pa lang. Pagdating doon guys, talagang ituturo sa inyo ng gusto kung paano gumawa ng report na tinatawag natin, no? Medyo madugo kasi yun pag sa technical writing report 2, no? Pinapanalangin ko na lang, no? Huwag naman sana sa akin ulit kasi mahirap na. Pero kayang-kaya naman yan guys. Kasi dito sa ano, usually ang gumagawa ng nag-handle ng subject dito sa technical writing report is the English, no? Yung mga English teacher talaga, no? Yung alam nila yan kung paano nila i-handle yan. After operation report. After the operation report is a affirmative report or common operational activities involving police action such as service of warrant of arrest, apprehension of suspect and fugitives from the law as well as a special mission of combat operation involving lawless elements. Yan guys, hindi ko nakatapusin yan. After operation report guys, this is an informative report. This is the after you operate in the area, no? Kunyari, nagkaroon ng drug bypass operation o drug operation sa area nyo. This will be an after operation report. I-discuss mo dito kung ano ba yung mga pinagagawa nyo doon, kung ano ba yung mga course of action o rules or guidelines na ginawa nyo sa area bago matapos yung pagkatapos ng mga operation na ginawa nyo. That will be the after operation report. Okay? Doon lang tayo sa madali guys, no? Kasi mahirap naman masyadong palalimin, no? Baka hindi na tayo makaahon pag masyadong malalim. Okay, letterhead. Yan. For, from, subject, after operation report, date. Always remember guys, dito sa ating subject matter sa ano ba to? Sa CDN 5, I'm not giving quizzes dito kasi wala naman ako mabigyan ng quizzes dito. Puro report kasi ito eh. So, it means, more in recitation dito sa ating CDN 5. No? I divided yun na parang nag-discuss ko na sa inyo yun. Hintayin ko na lang yun. Hintayin ko na lang yung paggawa ko na report. Na-divide ko na ba kayo guys? Hello? Sa cream 6 ba yun? Okay. CDN 5 meron din tayo guys. Kasi wala tayong makakuha ng ano dito. Wait lang. May grupo na kayo sa cream 6, no? Tama ba? Sige. Kung ano yung grupo sa cream 6, yun na lang din yung grupo sa CDN 5. Okay ba yun? Ay, meron yata kayong ano dito eh. May ereg ba dito? May ereg yata dito guys. Wag. May ereg yata. May ereg no? Feedback nga yung ereg dito.
Ako po sir.
Meron nga. Sige. Kaya mo naman siguro mag-isa mag-report eh. Ikaw na lang. Wait lang. Ano yung huling number? Asur. O, sige, number 2 ka, ano? Elmer. Number 2 ka. Okay, yun ah. At tandaan nyo yung mga ano nyo guys kasi ibibigay ko yung format ng reporting natin, no? Kasi almost done na rin tayo dito sa CDN 5 na ano ko na madidiscuss ko na yung report natin, no? Okay, back tayo. Yes. Sino? Baranda. Eric din siya. Sige, number 3 siya. Check, sabi mo sa kanya number 3 siya. Okay na ba? No, sige. Basta yung mga habol, kung saan tayo nahuli na itong number, sabihin mo na lang, no, kunyari 3. Sabihin mo sa susunod na gusto mo, number 4 na siya. Okay.
Okay po sir, salamat.
Yan, nakikita ulit, guys. Yan. We have after operation report, guys. Ito yan. After operation report. After yan. Yung sinabi ko dito kanina, di ba? Kapag kayo nag-operate dun sa area of responsibility nyo, nagkaroon ng drug campaign or drug operation, this after operation report will do of police officer, no? Depende guys kung sino gagawa. Kasi minsan, ang gumagawa rin nito ay yung commander itself. Wait lang ah. Yung commander yung gumagawa ng karaniwan, no? Ilan subject yung kada Wednesday? 6? 5? No cum. Dami ah. Sakit sa utak nga niya, no? Kaya pa, huminga pa naman siguro. Yung mga online class medyo...
May mirror image ko naman, love. Bakit na ganun pa rin?
Ano yun?
May mirror image ko naman. Bakit ganun pa rin siya?
Ewan ko. Yan, sa after operation report guys, yan. After the drug campaign or drug operation, ito papasok sa after operation report, no? Yan yung subject matter dun sa ating after operation report. Any kind of operation na ginawa ng police station or law enforcement agency, they have an after operation report so that they can improve kung meron pa kukulang o meron pang kulang sa ginawa nila, no? Yan yung silbi ng after operation report. Ito guys, so tingnan nyo. If people cannot write well, they cannot think well. And if they cannot think well, others will do their thinking for them, no? Kung ang tao hindi makapag-isip ng maayos at hindi nila maayos ang pag-iisip nila, meron tong ibang tao na mag-iisip para sa inyo, no? According to George Orwell, English novelist, sabi niya dito. Pero as long as possible guys, kapag sa crime student kayo, you need to be oversight yung sarili nyo na kahit maraming subject matter na inaaral nyo, make sure na pumapasok naman. Ang hirap kasi minsan talaga, ang hirap nang i-handle ang situation. But always say, at always sinasabi namin, no? Sir Jimmy always say, sacrifice today, paradise tomorrow. That's the motto that lagi kong sinasabi din, no? Na adapt ko kay Sir Jimmy. Magsakripisyo ka ngayon para pagdating ng araw na ikaw na mismo ang nasa serbisyo, ay alam mo na ang ibig sabihin ng ganung bagay. Tsaka nyo lang malalaman yan guys kapag natapos nyo na lahat. Pag nakatapos na kayo, pag magte-take na kayo ng board examination, you feel it na, oo nga no, tama nga naman, no? Dapat nagsakripisyo. Tapos pag bumagsak kayo guys, malalaman nyo rin yan. Dapat pala nagsakripisyo muna ako, hindi pala ako nagpatae-tae muna, yung mga ganung bagay. Kaya malalaman nyo guys, always remember that all the action that you do is like always said, will be reflect to your future. Okay? Ito guys, ito yung si Spider-Man pumasok na. Number 1, the spot. Number 2, the initial investigation. Mali yung spelling dito. Number 3, progress. Number 4, final. Number 5, incident. Pinagawa ko kasi ito sa sa mga estudyante ko dati, third year din yun. Number 6, vehicular traffic accident. Number 7, after operation service of the warrant of arrest after the encounter of the lawless elements. Ito yung kailangan nyo malaman guys, no? Yan. This is the process. The initial investigation. In terms na gagawa pala kayo ng report guys, 15 slide o 20 slide is enough. Huwag nyo nang damihan. No? Huwag nyo na ilagay lahat ng meaning. I-bullet type nyo na lang. No? For example, what is initial investigation? Ilagay nyo lang maliit na meaning tapos ipaliwanag nyo na. Kasi yun yung kailangan natin sa reporting system. Ayokong isusulat nyo lahat. Gusto ko yung kahit initial investigation nga lang ilagay mo dyan eh. Tapos ipaliwanag mo lang. Yun na yun, okay na yun. In terms of PowerPoint presentation. Okay? Yan. Ito guys, pumasok na si ACCO. Yun, accuracy, clarity, conciseness, completeness, and objectivity. Okay? Pero, isunod na natin i-discuss yan guys kasi konti na lang oras natin eh. Kindly open your cam guys. So, susunod natin i-discuss yung kasi medyo mahaba yung gusto ko kasi tuloy-tuloy ayoko napuputol yung discussion pag ganyan sa mga ganyang bagay. Okay. You are 31 here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Guys, check nyo sa YT channel yung mga pagmumukha nyo dun, no? Ilalagay ko yung mga mukha nyo dun, guys, no? Eh, diba? Sino yan? Hello? Makikita nyo yan, guys, kasi ipoposted ko naman to sa aking YT channel. Since recorded naman tayo lahat. And para mapapag-aralan nyo lang ulit. Balikan nyo lang kapag hindi nyo natandaan. Okay, maraming salamat sa inyo. Hanggang sa muling pagkikita ulit. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.